Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought that today I would finally upload a video. This is the first one that I've made since my wreck. I just thought I'd get back into the swing of things. So I really appreciate it for those that are still here. And if you're not, maybe you'll come back. But either way, let's go ahead and get into this. Alright guys, so today I really want to discuss my weight loss, where I'm at, how the sleeve has done for me, how I've done for my sleeve, I guess is a good way to put it, because you got to take care of it. So far, all in all, it's been a really good experience. Yes, has it been frustrating or troublesome? Yes, but that's just because I didn't understand it and I didn't know where I was going with it. However, now I really understand it. Do I still make mistakes? Yes, 100%. I still make mistakes with it. But I kind of want to get into like the good, the bad, and the ugly. The ugly is kind of me and what I've done wrong with it. But the good has been, one, I've lost like 130 pounds. I went from a size 22 in pants, extra large 2X in shirts, down to a small in shirts and a size 8 in pants. Just in general, it varies. Typically, I am a small in shirt. That's kind of standard across the board, but the pants really, it changes based on who makes them. The other part that's been good is where I've now been able to do more. Not that I have any more energy, because by all means I don't, but I've been able to do more, as in I don't worry about things as much, like weight limits or can it fit over me, can I get up or can I get out of whatever I'm about to do. I don't worry about that. So go-karts, I used to really not like them. I would do it with my kids, but I would be like, oh God, I've got to get out of this thing and it's going to be a struggle. Or does it even fit over my hips? That's, you know, the kind of things that I really don't think about anymore. I just I'm able to do it, thank God now. So there's been a lot of like, it's really mental. It's life-altering mental changes, because now, like I said, I don't have to worry about things. I just kind of get to do it, and I've never had that kind of freedom before. So I really have a freedom with my abilities and what I can do with my children. So I'm like beyond ecstatic about that. Energy wise, I have no energy whatsoever. My energy has always been in the tank. I'm tired all the time. I was back then, and I am now. I still have sleep apnea. I still wear my sleep apnea machine for the most part. There's nights that I don't wear it. But sleep apnea, that's just something that my body has not overcome yet. I'm just exhausted. I've had blood work done. They say all my blood work came back fine. They think it's really stress related. I do have a lot of stressful things going on in my life, but that's just a part of life, so I have to find ways to get around it. Some of the ways that I get around it is not necessarily good for you. I take a lot of C4, and I'll put a picture of it over here. C4 is a pre-workout, but I take it so I don't go to sleep. I will start yawning, and I will literally just doze off. So, I have to take C4 at least 3 to 4 times a day, more than what a normal person would be able to take. As of right now, I'm very fortunate. I do not have any heart issues. It doesn't really increase my heart rate at all. It just kind of gets me up and going. Let's see. I don't do 5-hour energy drinks anymore. There's so much caffeine in there. It gets my anxiety up too high. With the additional caffeine, it makes me very fussy and irritable. So I just really steer clear of that. I did take the Stay Awake, which is a pill form of caffeine. And for me to feel anything, is like a really large amount, and that large amount also again does the same thing that a 5 hour does. It makes me very fussy and irritable, so I try my best to stay away from normal caffeine. Well, excessive caffeine. I still drink coffee, I drink sodas. I'll get into that later on, but as for those kind of things, I don't take them anymore. Sorry, I took a few minutes to go and play with the kids and stuff, but anyhow, kind of, figuring out what my body likes still and what I can tolerate now and what I can't. Excuse me, I just ate some sushi and it was amazing. My best friend made it. Oh my Jesus, it was so good. But like now I can eat sushi, before I couldn't. The rice does swell up, so you really can't drink anything with it. You shouldn't drink anyhow with your food. But overall, like, I can kind of eat whatever now. I stay away from sugars. I stay away from a lot of carbs. I still eat some carbs, but carbs make me like completely tired and knocked out. So I try and stay away from those. Sometimes I want some. So like I just have a couple bites or so. And then sugar I don't really eat because it makes me sick still. Some of it I do, like Ferrero Rochers are my absolute favorite. But I just ate some sushi. It was really good. So, yeah, just, you kind of got to figure out what your body likes, what it doesn't like. You're going to go through the times of you're like, oh my God, I'm so sick. You'll never eat it again. At least that's how it is for me. But I was really, really, strict on myself in the beginning. I'm not as strict now. I am about some things, but, I was really strict in the beginning. And I think that's how I've lost the majority of my weight. Actually, it's how I lost all my weight, just to be honest, is I lost 130 pounds, September of 2019, which is like exactly a year and a half that I lost 130 pounds. I haven't lost any more. I haven't gained any more, thank God. I do watch my weight on a regular basis, and if I see that I'm climbing up there, I'll, like, once I hit like 160, 162, I'm like, oh, all right, Kim, slow down. And then I'll get back down to like 155, 156, which is where I'm pretty happy at. The bad part about the surgery, to me, is really nothing. The only bad part is me mentally not understanding my do's and don'ts 100%, because I'm mentally still the same person. I like the same foods. I enjoy the same foods. I still get the same sensation when I eat those foods. I'm a very emotional eater, happy, sad, depressed, excited. I want to eat. So I'm still that same person, and if there's food in front of me, I'm going to eat it. So the only way that I can avoid that is I take myself away from the food, or the food away from me. And if I'm at a restaurant, I simply get up and leave the table. I will leave all the family and friends there, but I simply just get up and leave the table. It's just me trying to figure out what I'm doing and who I am, and trying not to ever be that person again. It was pretty bad before with the foods that I ate. Sorry, I'm trying to get all situated because I don't have my tripod. I don't have nothing. We're sitting at a friend's house. My husband's installing a screen door for her, so I get a few minutes to myself, so I figured I'd sit in here and do a video. And I keep having everybody come by and joke with me or do something funny, so I'm having to stop for a second. I'm gonna have a bunch of edits. But anyhow, that's pretty much the only bad part, is just me trying to control myself, and I'm not that great at it. The other bad part is, but I'll take it, I'm not fussy about it, is my hair loss. And if you guys have seen my other videos, you'll see what my hair was. And it's not really there. It's there, like, by all means. It's not like I have peach fuzz, but there's bald spots, and it's really thin, and it doesn't do much. It's very wiry. It's not, it has some curl to, like, it has curls to it still, but I can't do nothing with it. So yeah, I have wigs on all the time pretty much, unless I'm at home. But I'll take it. Like, how can I be upset about my hair being gone when I got my life back? So, if that's holding you back from doing the surgery, don't let it. This is your life you get to gain back. At least for me, it was. People talk about all the time how, oh, so and so had this happen, so and so had that happen. You always hear the bad more than the good. You just do. And not everybody out there is going to give you the good as much as they give you the bad. Thank God I had no complications, no nothing, no side effects other than the typical stuff that's supposed to happen. So I really can't name anything that has really just been like, oh my God, why did I do this? I can't name that. I don't have that to name. I will tell you that some of the ugly is all me. When I say the good, the bad, and the ugly has to do with me. Because again, it's all in my mind. It's all me not being, conscious of what I'm doing and how I'm eating. Like yesterday, it was so bad yesterday. So unfortunately, yes, I did start drinking diet sodas again. I only drink Diet Dr. Pepper. Don't matter. It's all bad for you still, whatever. But I wasn't paying attention, and I went back to the old me from almost 2 years ago and guzzled like 4 or 5 sips, just tipped it up and was guzzling it. And I was like, oh my God, mistake. And my chest started hurting. I could feel it was too much on me, but I couldn't get it out. I burped. That relieved a little bit, but not much. And then next thing I know, I'm at the sink, leaning over. I didn't get sick, thank God. I would have preferred it to get it all out. But then all of a sudden a hot flash came over me. I'm talking, I was so hot. It happened within seconds. I slung my shirt off. And next thing I know, I was running out of the kitchen, going into the bathroom. Next thing I know, I'm slinging my shirt off and I'm running out of the kitchen, going to the bathroom because I think I'm about to get sick and throw up. And I'm hot, like about to pass out. I need to lay on a cold floor with ice around me, hot. I threw my shirt, I think in the hallway, I don't know, and I just ran, and I just sat in the bathroom, and I will tell you that's in a year and a half, almost 2, well, it's like a year and, I don't know, 9 months, something like that. That's the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and that just happened, because again, my mental, like, I don't think about it, and I just do, so, but overall, I'm very happy with where I'm at. I get comments of, you don't need to lose anymore, blah, blah, blah. That's not really, that doesn't affect me because they don't know me and they don't know where I'm at, and they've never seen me skinny. They've only seen me at almost 300 pounds. So how can they have a good mental representation or even a visual representation of what I should be and how I should look? They don't know. They only seen the other Kim. So I don't let that kind of stuff get to me because I'm like, listen, I'm going to do what I want anyhow. That don't bother me. I did have one person tell me that having the sleeve is the easy way out. And for me, I was very good. Normally I would have really quick stood up and been like, listen, all I said was, that's your opinion. For me, it wasn't. Because I had a food addiction. That's who I was. I had a food addiction. And this helped break that food addiction. Did it break it 100%? No, but it broke it probably a good 80% of my food addiction to where I can really take a handle on things now. But yeah, she straight up said that to my face. And I was nice. Honestly, that did change my my thoughts about that person, just because how can you look at somebody when you don't know their struggle? I've been dieting and exercising since I was 13 and I'm now 34. So that means 20 years, 21 years that I've been dieting and exercising, and I wasn't able to complete it. Like, I would lose 70 pounds. I'd lose 100 pounds. And then the next year, 2 years later, I'd gain it all back. And it was a cycle for me. And you can imagine after 20 something years of doing that, you kind of get frustrated. It was all my fault why I did not succeed. Yes, I completely get that. It was my fault. I mentally and emotionally could not do it. However, this has helped me mentally and emotionally do it. I needed something structured. I needed something to where I could... I found an ant on me. I was sitting outside. I need something that forced me to stop. And this is what I needed. Now, there's that part of me that wants to be mean and be like, okay, and you've lost 50 pounds in 3 years and haven't gotten anywhere else. Maybe you need it too. But I didn't say it. Like, I wanted to, but I was nice and I didn't say it. And I'm saying it to you guys, and somebody's probably gonna be like, that was mean. I didn't say it. That's just what I thought. And people that know me are going to be like, Kim, I'm so proud of you, girl. You did not say that. But don't come to me when you don't know me and you don't know who I am and what I've been through and what I've dealt with. Just like I did not retaliate against you and telling you how you were wrong for what you were doing and how apparently it's not working. I didn't do it because in your mind it's working for you. So that's all that matters, is what you feel and what you think, not what I feel and what I think about you. So, like, honestly, I really don't like the lady anymore, especially like not now, because, you know, you can think it, but don't say it to me. Like, because I will win that argument. No doubt about it. I will win that argument. So that's my rant for that, because I never thought that would happen to me, but yet I had somebody ignorant and not understand other people's situations. But if she ever says it to me out, like, again in a different atmosphere, I don't know what I would say. I don't. But that's because that's who I am. I will not, or like, I'm not going to cuss at you. I'm not going to call you names. I'm, you know, nothing like that. But I'm going to tell you real quick, listen. And then just kind of go off at that point. But even with that being said, and having somebody like that say something to me, and then all the comments of, oh my God, you need to stop losing weight. You're skin and bones. You're this, you're that. I don't really let that affect me day to day. Like, I may fuss about it. I may complain, you know, to my friends or whatever, but it is what it is. Like, people's going to have their opinions, and I really don't care. Just like they had their opinions about me when I was fat. People would call me names. That ain't going to stop somebody and who they are and how they think and how they live their life. So, you do the surgery for you and nobody else. I don't really know if I made sense or helped anybody with this video, but that is how I'm doing. That's what's going on with me. I'm sure I'll randomly insert some before and after pictures in here. If you've seen them all, I'm sure you have. If not, follow me on Facebook at Kimberly Bailey Johnson. The same thing over at Instagram, Kimberly Bailey Johnson. I have a Snapchat name too, but I really don't get on there. Maybe one day I will. But other than that, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.